Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Cities Skylines Let's Play. Now, we've got a massive problem in our beautiful city. It's beautiful. It's too good. Everybody wants to be here, and they can't. The demand for residential is high, and I can't remember the last time that was the case in this series. We've got 52,000 people in the city at the moment, and we're getting an increase of people, and I think that increase, the weekly change, is small because there's just nowhere for people to go. So we're going to go with a brand new residential district. Now, we've got the main residential district in the centre of town here. We've got some high density population surrounded by some low density population, and there's various different work areas around sorted out with that. We've got this posh on the hill area, which you know, there's a couple of abandoned buildings because, you know, well, it's expensive up there. They've got posh roads. It needs to be expensive up there. But I think it is about time that we have a new out-of-town residential district for the first time. And I'm looking over here now. Now, originally I was going to try and make this as some sort of travel and tourism sort of area, but we've kind of got some of that happening over here, and, well, we can still have a little bit over here as well if we want to, especially when we unlock squares in the future. So my question myself now is, where are we going to do this? Well, I think if we put a junction here, on just after the bridge, we could probably put it here, in between the road and the railway. Now, it might even be that we have it on both sides of the road. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of thinking that we do have it on both sides of the road. I don't want to be too compact. Looking at this, I mean, you look at this hospital. Can we go into hospital? Like, if we grab a new something like this, a new emergency service, you can see the green area that it lights up, or it will do when we attach it to a road. Like, there you go, right. Green area that it lights up. I kind of want to keep within that area a big sprawling, so we're going to start from scratch, and we're going to do that. So, first thing we're going to do, and we've got just about 150 grand to start this project, and then what we'll have to do is, we'll have to unpause the game. So I think that looks like it should be big enough for a junction. I'm going to try and keep it as close to the bridge as possible. So just want to get one of my better junctions. Probably actually this one's the neatest one of them. We're just going to use the Move It mod to quickly copy it. So I think, yeah, we want a little bit of road there, a little bit of road there, and a little bit of road there. There we go. So I think that's the copy button. Yep, there it is. We've actually, well, we've also picked up some buildings, but we'll get rid of them. Okay. So let's line this up. And I'm thinking actually, if I just place it there like this, we can then fix the roads up. Cool. So let's bulldoze all this. Now we need to fix these roads. What we'll do is we'll come right back with those roads. We'll realign those ones. These are actually okay. They just need the nodes tweaking. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, no, that's the whole thing. We've got the whole thing selected. There we go. So we'll just make that a little bit straighter in the direction we want it to go. I think that's going to be fine. And then over here, it's not too bad. It almost goes the right way, but I don't want it so harsh. I want a bit of a curve. There we go. Now let's get some of that 4-laned highway. I think that's it. And we want a curvy bit. Yep, there we go. I mean, the bridge could do with a little tweak maybe, but that's fine. And then we'll do the same here. Just to line that up there. Do a little job here. And then just a little tiny tweak to that bit of road there. And this bit here. May as well just try and just get that a little more smooth. I think we're going to be alright there. This junction might replace it sometime soon, but at the moment, zero traffic backing up. And to be honest, the slips work quite nicely. I mean, we haven't got the kind of mathematics, but there's not enough, I think, causing a problem. Right, so that's the junction. The next important part is the railway. I want to put a station in here so people can take the train into the town centre area, into the leisure and transport district. Now, at the moment, we've got 2 platforms here, and only one of them is potential. Well, both of them are being used by external. So I think what we'll do is we'll use one of them for this local line. And for this local line, I'd like to bring a line off. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to have a road, and it's going to run with a gap more or less parallel, or straight road, more or less parallel to the railway line. Now we might need to adjust that later, but let's get a passenger station in there now. So transport, trains, and train station. That looks pretty perfect to me. Let's just have a look. Yep, that's cool. Okay, so now I just need the track. And the idea from this is I'm just going to do... not right up to the bridge. We'll give it a bit of a gap. And I guess we could link it up to, like, the external as well. I don't know whether it'll get external traffic or not. It is slightly wonky, isn't it? Is it? No, it's not too bad, actually. It's this round here that looks odd. I wonder if I can just gently... yeah, that's better now. Right, okay, so we've got that. We could probably just take the end of the road off there. So we've got the in-road, we've got this. I think what we need to do is probably have just some sort of elegant... Should we have a grid system? I don't feel... I mean, up here in Hellish Wood, we have a pattern of straight roads, which isn't a straightforward grid system. It's got straight streets. And over here, we've just got a straightforward grid system. So over here, I feel like doing something different. So we've got, what is that, a 3-lane each way road. Is that it? That's the 8-lane road. What's that one? 6-lane. Okay, that's the 6-lane. I think what we'll do is I will just wing it. We're going to completely and utterly wing this. We're going to have a big thick road that comes in like this. And you know what? We'll do something similar. We'll have the core of it symmetrical on the other side. So that's about 4 nodes out. Oh, I messed that up. There we go. And then how many up is that? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up? Yep, 6 up. Now that junction's wonky, so this is going to look a little bit odd, I think. 4, 5, 6. I think one's longer than the other. But that's fine. Right, it is fine because we've got more space on this side than this side. That kind of is almost in the middle of there. And we want to leave a gap down here. Right. So now I want some roundabouts. We'll put the roundabouts in and then we'll do some funky-ish roads. Now for the roundabouts, these ones are going to be main road roundabouts. So not 2 lanes, not good enough. We need at least 3 lane. And I want them to be quite big. So let's notch them up one. So we'll put one at the end. Like that. And we'll put one here and we'll put one here. Nice, okay. Now we'll do probably a couple of smaller ones later, but we're going to go back down to the smaller roads now. And I think we can have a bit of straight road coming off here to there. And we'll do something similar here and link up the train station. Seems to make sense to me. So let's do that. So train station is there. Ooh, little curve, but that's okay. And there we go. It's not perfectly straight, but it's close enough. Now, I'm thinking we'll do something similar on this side, but have it go nowhere, and then we'll branch off it. So if I come sort of to there. This is now where I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. And by my life, I obviously mean this layout. That's not bending as much as I want it to because it's snapping to the wrong thing, I think. Oh, that looks like it's snapping correctly. Okay, cool. Let's have that come right down to there. Okay. So I'm thinking if we put the primary services here on this 6-lane road and this 6-lane road, it should filter around most of this. Let's have a look. So if we were to put a fire station here, yeah, we've got green like nearly on this entire thing. It might be that if we put it in the middle of here, we're going to need to. We're going to put some primary services on each side. Maybe the major ones, like the bigger ones, can go in the middle there. Right, well, I'm going to put some more roads down and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so we've got some more roads laid out here, and I thought it'd be nice to just kind of go away slightly from the kind of bracketed right angle stuff, and we've got some curvy bits coming up into this wooded area here, just to kind of make a little bit of difference. And then we've got some coastal, well, I say coastal, this is really the coast, but we don't want anybody living there because it's full of brown sludge. But we've got some riverside properties available up here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add some roundabouts into this. Now, instead of being 3-lane roads, they're going down to go to 2-lane roads. And those 2-lane roads are also going to be smaller roundabouts. So, for example, here, this is a perfect place for it. I'm just going to get it down to a roundabout of that size. And over here as well, another perfect opportunity. Now, I don't know what would happen if I tried to put one there. I don't know if I can undo it even if I do, but I don't think that's necessary. Now, in addition to those ones, I'm also going to put a couple of extras in. Probably here and maybe around there. Because I want to do... Well, actually, is that it? No, two more. Here we go. So, ideally, I want one along here somewhere and one along here. So, we're going to have to just put in a bit of road just so that we can have a junction. Let's get a straight bit now. We are just working on straight stuff. Angle snap. That looks okay to me. And... yeah. That's not snapping. That other one snaps because of some sort of road grid. There we go. Okay. Smaller roundabout and smaller roundabout. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this. Now the one downside to this, well not one downside, but one of the downsides to this is the railway station is off to one side. But I'm thinking we could either have our own little metro loop round here, or we can look at doing something else. Now, we're running out of money, probably a bus service, so we'll need to actually start filling this in. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up so the road goes to the end of there. And I'm just basically going to now fill it in with roads so that we get more of a grid and we're filling all these bits in. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. I think if I have a road down here, that'll be good. So we'll go from there to here. I'm just trying to do this a little bit organically so that we get, or I mean this bit here is a bit difficult, so I think what we might do, if I do that, yeah, we'll do that. Just trying to decide there. And we're going to have a little gap. And then in those little gaps we can put trees and features and things, and it's going to be beautiful. Here, yeah, we'll have a road. It can come out to there. They're not going to like living here because it's highway. And we'll actually have that nice straight rectangles. But this one we're going to have to bend a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Let's have that angle snap unsnapped. There we go. Probably to there. Because of the main road. I'm not bothered about that. That works. So we've got that filled in. And then I'm going to fill in this. Fill in that. Fill in that. And then we'll start doing some more stuff. Now we're running out of money slowly. So I'm going to unpause the game for a little bit as I fill these in. Well, there we go. I'm really happy with that. I like it. It's got lots of different aspects about it. So we've got the larger roundabouts on the bigger main roads. We've got a fantastic junction onto the highway. We've got a couple of smaller roundabouts just to facilitate a couple of areas that could get busy. Especially here and over here. These ones maybe not so much. I don't see any other section, and I kind of tried to think about the flow of traffic and not having too many junctions in one place. Here we might struggle because we've got two crossroads in between two roundabouts where there's a lot of stuff coming into it. But I don't know. There's not a massive amount coming off those crossroads. It's just one little road. Here we've got a roundabout with like a little branch structure off. So now with 146,000 in the bank, I think it's time to whack in the utilities. So let's do that quickly. So we've got loads of electric available. So it's time to... Well, no, the pylons are going to be difficult to do, but we'll do them anyway. Now, can I just do a bridge across here with them? Yes, I can. In that case, I will take it from here. And we will go there to there, and this will connect up in a couple of different ways. So we'll put it... Well, once we've got the services in, we'll decide where the services are, then we'll do that. Also, we need this railway station hooked up. Water's easier to do, though. We'll just have to cover this entire area in pipe. So I'm just going to follow the coast road. I keep calling it the coast. It's technically not the coast. And then we'll just come... let's see, that's quite wide, isn't it? That'll do. We'll just try and cover the entire thing with just like a crossover. Now I'm just going to do a little bit extra there to cover that square. There we go. Now, the weird thing is that we've got bits along near the highway, but that's okay. Yeah, this technique seems to be working okay. Oh, that's no good. That's not good. I said it seems to be working okay, and it all went horribly wrong. We need a little bit further out. There we go. We've just got a tiny patch there with no water. But I think we're alright. There we go. Just gonna, again, just a couple of... No, actually. There we go. I think we got that covered. So this is the only little bit there. So let's then connect that up and that up. And then this needs connecting to our main network. And I'm not sure if we can just go... Yes, we can. Right, so that's the water. We'll do the electricity later. Let's get... What time are we at? Oh, let's get some of the fundamental core buildings in first. Okay. So, medical clinic. We'll have it on one of these main roads. You can see that it's not getting right round there. Actually, that covers it a lot better. These back roads here. I mean, if we have it here, for some reason it's not filtering down this main road very well. So, yeah. The only thing is the ones at the coast aren't getting very good medical clinic coverage there. But it's okay. So we'll have one medical clinic there. Now this one's slightly different because it's got more houses over here. So if we put it down there, not good enough. But if we put it on this back green... no. Yeah, it's going to have to go on this road here to kind of cover most of it. Medical clinic there. Hospital we'll put in the middle on this side. Now, I am going to just take out that little bit of road there to allow for the hospital. And then that should cover any gaps. Next up, fire service. We haven't got enough money for a big fire jobby. These are going to take up a lot of money, but that's okay. We'll have a firehouse. We'll have 3. We're going to have one down here. One up here somewhere. Probably right up there, actually, because that covers most of that. Bring it round a little bit. There. And we'll have one over here as well. Probably there. It covers most of that. Yeah, next to there. Now, of course, we haven't got power in there yet, but that's not a problem. We haven't really got enough money for police stations and things. So what we'll do is, before we run out of money, we'll get some power in. So we've got it to here. We'll bring it so we can cross the road and hook up that. And we'll tidy up the power later on. So, because as we get things brought in, and I say things, I mean like people in houses, then we'll be able to sort that out better. So what we're going to do for now is we're just going to create a couple of power points that link in the various parts of the city. And do the same up here. And like I said, we'll be able to clean this up later. So that's enough to get us started. This bit isn't connected to anything. We'll come around the outside for that. We'll just, I don't know, split. Let's delete that last one. There we go, here we go. Come across here. Get across that road. And down the back. Right, brilliant. I mean, it looks terrible right now, but we'll sort it out to be better soon. Zoning. Here comes the fun bit. Now, this doesn't cost us any money, so we can do it while paused and not worry about it. First in, I'm going to get the commercial. I don't think I'm going to do any dense commercial. Oh, I was going to put some jobs down here. I was going to put a couple of these little office things in. I suppose we can do, can't we? We could put one over here. Or a big one. We'll just put one big one at the back on amongst the trees. We'll do that later. So yeah, commercial. Now, I was thinking about putting commercial straight down these main strips. Makes sense to me that you have commercial on these roads. I don't know why that didn't do what I was expecting it to. Oh, there we go. So let's do that. And in it, oh, one of the roads is slightly too long. That's going to annoy me. Ah, I did it again. What did I... That didn't look like it was going to be too long, and then all of a sudden, it was. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's just been a bit weird. I'll tell you what. Move it on. Is that it? Is that okay? Ah, what? It looks better and it doesn't interfere. So we'll do the same on this side. And just make sure those end ones are in as well. I don't want those ones. That there. We'll leave them off the roundabout. And I feel like we're going to need just a little bit more. I mean, there's very little demand for it, but I think this back section here, we'll do those ones. So that's going to kind of serve this. That's going to kind of serve that. Those should serve all that area, and I think we'll just have a little bit somewhere over here. Like this street here. Bit more, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay, so we'll have, I don't know, some smaller ones down here. Yep, that'll do. That might be a little bit too much, but never mind. Right, so can I go straight over this whole thing without covering up the other one? Yes, I can. Okay, so to make it easy, I'm just going to do this and this. And then put it right at the roundabout. So I'm just going to go around quickly and do, it's probably the paintbrush is a good best one. Just remove the stuff at the roundabouts. Have I done them all? I have. Good, I've done them all. Brilliant. Now I just want to be able to use the mod here down just to check the roundabouts. Now, there's a shortcut for these and I really can't remember it. So, Alt, Control click separates the turn-ins, entire junctions. And alt-click separate turn-ins for lanes for a segment. Okay, so there should be one for entire roundabouts, and I can't remember what it is now. Although these should be alright, and I'm not really seeing whether they are. I think what I'll do is I'll just check the roundabouts later on, and most of these roads are all just like single lanes around here, so they're okay. They're going into roundabouts, so that's okay. It's these junctions here I think need sorting out. yeah, the junctions off the main road need sorting out, but I'll do that between episodes. So let's unpause the game again. So all these different places around here that had no power, they should be getting power soon. Yep, there we go. They're all powered now. The water should be flowing through this entire area. It is. I'm not seeing a single square there that... Oh, hang on a minute. Like, probably just over half a square there without water. It's probably fine. Right, we're going to have loads of people moving in. We are! Look, it's happening. Fantastic. Buildings are going in. Brilliant. And they've all chosen to build next to the fire station. I did wonder what would be the case with that. We do need to put police station in. So for this one, we're going to do a similar sort of thing. We're going to have the police station just opposite the fire station there. And if we've got the money, we'll have a police station. Where's the other police station? Oh, no, there isn't one. We'll have one next to that school, or whatever it is. And then we'll have something over here as well. Just to get good coverage. Now, the coverage isn't perfect. We've still got a couple of areas around here a bit grey and a couple of bits on the coastline. People are wanting to be near the coast, look. Is it a coast? We're going to call it the coast. Despite it actually being quite close to the sewage plant, but they're upstream of it, so it's fine. A few little complaints throughout the city. Mainly people needing bodies being removed, but that should slowly get better. We're going to need to sort out education around here because that is absolutely abysmal, but we don't really have a massive amount of money, and the demand now for that popular what's it called? Residential has gone down. So I'm thinking if we put the high school in second, so primary school or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they do. Let's put it there. And one here. Only just getting the money in quick enough to add these services, but we are, so that's important. So those are the three smaller ones. They don't serve a very big area, actually. I might move them. Relocate it to the smaller areas. It's not like the Fire Health Service. There are. They're better positioned now. They're not going to have electricity in the middle there, but I'm sure it'll be okay soon. Have we got enough money for a massive, for a high school? Guess we have. If we put that here, what's the coverage of that? Not great. Oh my goodness, that's terrible, the coverage. We're going to need 2 high schools. So if we put one there, that's quite good. And if we put one... Wow, high school coverage is not great. Oh well, we'll put a couple in. We'll put one over there, and we'll put one down here. It's going to break our electricity, but I'm sure we can just quickly do that, and everything will be fine. Good, I think. What's that? Stuff's going good there. Brilliant. There's going to be more, as this fills in, there's going to be a more demand for industrial things, and that's and jobs. That's where we'll put an office district in down here. And you know what? Quickly, we'll just extend out the power cables to that new one there. Right. So the only things we really need now are the auxiliary items. So we're going to need like child health care, elder care. We're going to need crematoriums. So we may as well put a crematorium in over here. Looks like it serves quite a lot of that area, so that's fine. Elder care. If we put elder care down here. Let's put elder care. Yeah, let's put elder care here. There we go. And then we're going to have childcare. So childcare, That's a relatively good place for it. And look at the zone that covers. That's brilliant, or at least has an effect on. So we'll put that there as well. Right, running out of money, and look, that demand for medium demand for industry or offices is going up a little bit. And we are slowly filling this with new houses. A plus 180 people. That's shot up, hasn't it? Right, let's finish this episode off by sorting out this junction. Okay, we're just going to use this little mod. We're going to use the lane chooser on this junction here. And the idea is that you've got 2 lanes for turning left, 1 lane for going straight on, and nothing else. Like that. We don't want them turning around and going under this little bypass. There's no point. Actually, whoa, hang on a second. I think on this occasion we do. Or do we? No, going straight over is fine. Yes, I was correct. I was right the first time. We don't need them to turn around. Well, there's an emergency services. I mean, where's he going? Is he going all the way around? Oh no, he's going up and onto the highway for some reason. Don't know why. Shouldn't need to. Alright, here we go. Nearly done with this. We're going to stop them turning here that way. There we go. Let's follow this ambulance. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're moving so quick I can't press the follow button. Is that the follow button, the green bit? You're going around the roundabout. He's going back the other way. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so because they're on this highway road, they've got to go around that roundabout to get out. And you're leaving the area. Okay, so the services around here are currently supporting the rest of the city. But we've got a green faced. We've still got a weekly change that's positive. People are coming in. Money's coming in. I really like this new area. There's one last thing to do for it. Well, there's actually loads of little things. We need to clean up the power. We need to add more transport services. There's probably some things I've forgotten. But what we really need to do is name it. So down in the comments section, along with any other thoughts, ideas or questions, please put down a name for this zone of the city. Now, I haven't named these areas yet. What's going on? There's a forest fire raging.
Residents are advised
oh my gracious.
To avoid forested areas.
Well, hopefully everybody we can get emergency services to it. Where are the emergency services? There's the nearest fire station. Come on. Do I have to do something about this? What? You. Fix it. What do I do? Ah! Okay, pause. Eh. Well, surely there's just like... There's got to be somebody on the way to resolve this. I mean, how many fire engines are in there? Fire engines in use, 0 of 6. Well, you're just going to let that tree burn right next to you? I've got a funny feeling we need a fire helicopter depot. Fire helicopter depot houses fight fire, blah, 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 can reach fires with no road access. Well, even though that tree is right next to the road, that fire truck may not be picking it up. So, where should we put this? Now, there's quite a lot there. There's quite a lot here. I can't put it on the main road. How does it connect? Oh, there is a little bit there. Ooh, how do I do this? Oh, okay, let's have it here. Building must be placed next to roadside. There we go. Fire helicopter depot. Right, what's it say? Operating normally. Helicopters in use, 0. Wait, no, there's one. It's off. Yeah! Oh, wow, that's cool. I like it. Water bucket, 0%. Fill in water bucket. Oh, so it has to go, like, to the river first? Well, it's a good job that it's not actually far from the river, isn't it? I wonder if there's any more fire helicopters on their way. Nope. Just one. Now, is it filling its water bucket? Because there's no water available at the station. I don't know. We'll follow him and then we'll check. So presumably now he's going to go over to this single tree. I don't know if it's spread or just burnt out or what. No, I think I can still see it there in the distance. Yep, there it is. And... what? It stopped. What's it doing? Well, it's flying back. Oh, the tree burnt out, I think. Is it that tree? Well, it's no longer on fire anyway. Yay, everything's okay. Yeah, we do need water over here. Actually, there's no water down this street at all. Will that do it? I know it's not 100% covering the whole thing, but most of it's in there. Yep, that's fine. Right then. So there we go. Little fire interruption, but everything is fine. What's that? Open disaster reports. Oh, disaster reports. No casualties. 1 tree on fire. Brilliant. There we go. So yeah, remember to leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comment section and name this district. I have no idea. I can't even think of a thing. And next time we'll finish it off by putting in some other route, some other transport, things like that. We'll address some of the issues in the city. We'll make it fantastic. But for now, take care. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.